Good morning. We are in Limon. We're in Limon today. We have our cabana breakfast up in the sanctuary in about 20 minutes. It looks on the bridge cam like it's raining quite a lot. So I'm hoping that we can still sit there and, I don't know, we're gonna get dressed and go up. It's still like 80 degrees, so it should be comfortable. I don't mind the rain. And I'm really glad that we didn't have rain yesterday because we wouldn't have any cover at all. I assume it's basically the ultimate balcony breakfast, but served up there. Then we'll take a look at what's going on for the rest of the day because we haven't looked at the patter at all. We're walking out and say thank you, Segundo. It's really lovely. Said, are you coming back? And I thought he's referring to the two other options he gave us for reserving the cabana full day and all that. I said, we still are thinking about that. He said, no, cabana's yours all day. I said, what? He's like, yeah, my guest. Just come back. If you're getting off of the ship, go enjoy and then come back. The cabana is yours. What? He is, I mean, I don't want him to get in trouble for that, but like John said, it's raining. It says port day. Maybe, I don't know. But he's really gone above and beyond for us. And now I feel weird if we were to go back up there and use that because it feels just too much. But we'll see. It's pretty gorgeous. There is the port outside. It's real rainy. We're up in Skywalker's where it's air conditioned. Okay, we are gonna head out from Skywalker's, which is actually a really awesome place to sit and look over Puerto Limon. Oh, we've been watching the tour buses come and go and people walking in and out. There's a band playing down there in an exposed storage container or shipping container. So they have been protected from the rain. So we just stopped for coffee. I got a honey lavender latte, which is really good. And John got an iced Americano with extra shot. So we're gonna go up to the cabana in the sanctuary and relax. It's so pretty. So here is the cabana. Awesome. So pretty. And a TV and a fan. Well, it is just a really nice and comfortable day to be sitting up here. We don't have any plans off of the ship, and it's night and day compared to yesterday. Like if you see the chairs behind us, this day started out rainy, so I think a lot of people just made other plans, but we have basically the whole sanctuary to ourselves, and it's so nice. We're not in swimsuits yet, but at some point in the near future I'm gonna have to go get mine on because it's warming up. But for now, I'm just looking at this little island across from us and the huge white waves that are crashing up against the rocks that surround it. And they have beautiful birds. I don't know what they are. They have like white heads and then they're black with these pointy, needly tails. Anyway, it's just awesome. We moved into the lounge area of the cabana. I put my swimsuit on and a dress. John's gonna go change and we'll get in the pool. It is really warm. It's probably the peak. Well, it's 12:30, so it's peak of the day, I'm sure. But yeah, I'll see if I can open some of these cupboards and show you what's inside. I think there are 2 cupboard spaces, or maybe it slides. Looks like maybe it slides. But I'm also trying to figure out how to turn on the fan so I can tell you that, because all these little features of the cabana, they have lights, they have a TV, they have a fridge with a fruit basket in it, and it generally would have an ice bucket and glasses and stuff. So, hang on. Thank you. So there's a little cabinet. Oh.
Yeah, the more the better.
Awesome. Thank you. And we don't mind a sprinkle either. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Terrific.
Okay, well, John, when he tried to open that thing, he didn't want to be too rough with it, but it actually does slide open. There are wine glasses, tumblers, an ice bucket, and a remote control for the fan. It also has silverware, the Sanctuary menu, and a TV remote. So you've got everything in there, and towels on the right side. Having a fan in here is epic. Wow. I love it. We decided not to order bento boxes for lunch today because that breakfast was pretty intense, and they're gonna have tea time at 3, so that's only like an hour and a half from now. But we did order some of these smoothies. This is a different flavor than what we had yesterday. These ones are, I guess, strawberry?
Peninsula smooth, raspberry passion.
Raspberry passion fruit orange. So it looks really nice. John still has to go change, and then we're gonna get in the pool. But it's kind of filling up in here. There's some more people. It's actually so nice and cool under this fan. I'm glad we asked how to turn it on. They just brought over this tray. Oh, breakfast residuals, he said. They kept it in the fridge for us because we had leftovers. Awesome. Here is what the cabana seating includes in the Sanctuary on the Princess Cruise. You get your 2 loungers, couch, chair, ottoman table, refrigerator with a fruit basket, glassware, ice bucket, robes and towels, and then there's a TV under this. Nice flat screen TV. I personally don't like that because I don't think you should be adding noise to this area. But then this amazing fan. John, do you want to tell us what you did here for power adaptation?
Well, they had a standard 2-prong power cord plugged into this repeater. So infrared repeater for the fan and thing, I assume. But I assume that was plugged in, and I plugged it into my 2-prong Anker power distributor thing.
Now you can charge your phone.
Right, you can charge.
Then you have a fan remote and a remote control if you want to use that TV. Tea time is starting. It is tea time in the Sanctuary, and I didn't think to take a video when he came around with the sandwich tray, but they had 6 or 7 things to choose from, and they haven't brought around the desserts yet, but I'll show you those when they come. This is such a great place to experience tea time. John had the luxury of experiencing it first in our cabin, in a balcony cabin, which was gorgeous, and you can only order it that way if you're elite. So he really started out with an upper hand on Princess, but this, you don't have to have a status. You just have to have a reservation for the Sanctuary to enjoy it. So other than the main dining room, this is where I would recommend spending tea time. Just take an afternoon reservation if you don't want to do the full day. I highly recommend doing the whole day, but come up here and see what tea time is, because Princess has this experience. I've never even seen it on another cruise ship at all. Or maybe I've seen it on Carnival, but they charge you for the tea bags. It's like really crazy. Princess is an all-inclusive, very nice touch that they add to every single day. Thank you. Okay, I think those are cupcakes. They look really good. And then strawberry white cake. I think we're listening to the pool music from the other ship. The day is pretty much coming to an end. Well, it's 4 o'clock, so all aboard is not for another hour and a half. But we are out of the pool now. We were talking to Myra and her husband, John. We met her in the pool down here a couple days ago, and now she had her husband with her. So anyway, this has been just a really, really lovely day, and I'm not sure how we would have spent it without being up here. I mean, we would have been indoors, I don't know, maybe we would have spent more time at Skywalker's, but this is just exactly how I would have liked to spend it. So very happy with this, and I think tomorrow's the day at sea, and then we'll be in Grand Cayman the next day. But this is probably our final time up here in the sanctuary. We're up in the Elite Lounge waiting. I think sail away is in about 20 minutes, or not sail away, all aboard is in 20 minutes. There's still some people wandering out of the craft market, but for the most part it's pretty clear out here, so I'm going to turn the camera around. These windows are not as clean as they could be, so you might not be able to see much, but when the ship leaves and we turn around, maybe I'll have a better view. So the highlight of today's menu is like beef kebabs, some sauce, marinated cheese, and shrimps.
I think this is the sauce that other sauce was supposed to be.
That we ended up having caramel sauce. Oh, is it caramely?
No, it's sauté sauce, but it's right.
Oh. That was good while it lasted. They're trying to adjust the lighting so we can see out. The people in the middle don't like it. The people at the windows love it. We're heading out from the Skywalkers. John found this white chocolate pudding. I mean, it's literally pudding that he's a big fan of. So he grabbed 2 of them for the road and is acting like I want one of them. But anyway, they have this 21 to 45-year-old party happening down at Tradewinds tonight. And he was asking why he's not allowed to go if he's 47. This was earlier. And I said, now we know, because everybody there would be having cocktails and you're going to be looking for the good pudding. So anyway, we're going to go drop his iPad off and try to get into the comedy show. It starts at 7:30. What you got there, old man?
Good pudding. The good pudding. This is what you get for
being out of the range of the 21 to 45 party.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a new comedian. I didn't catch their name in the patter, so I'll have to tell you it afterward. But hopefully we can get seats because it's in 40 minutes, and the last show was literally full 40 minutes before it started. We are in Wheelhouse Bar. There's some live performance, and we'll hang out here until closer to the next performance in the Explorers, because it's standing room only, as I thought it would be in the comedian show. But I'll show you what we're looking at here. We're in the Explorers Lounge now, and there is a game show starting that I've never seen called Liars Club, and then another one happening shortly after that. So I think we're going to be here instead of going to the comedian. So our mini bar came with Sprite Zeros, which we were really happy to see because we love Coke Zero over Diet Coke, but we had Diet Coke. So I just asked the guy here if they have Sprite Zero. He said, we have Diet Sprite. So we'll see what comes. Maybe I won't even see the can because they like to do the fountain style.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Explorers Lounge.
I think Diet Coke and Coke Zero are different products because they have such a different flavor.
Yes.
I think all the others are just replacement products. I don't think Diet Sprite exists anymore. I think it's now all Sprite Zero.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, we'll see what they bring out. I'm sure it'll be a fountain, so I won't know. But Diet Sprite is available, and that's an improvement over just having Diet Coke.
I hope you didn't pick up cards that might
sit on stage. You got a platinum card. What is that? These are old school platinum cards. What did they give you? Oh no, I think you just signed up to be put on stage. What are the other ones? What does that say?
Liars Club, who's telling the truth? 7.
I think you just signed up to go on stage, so that is not going to be me. So all we got was this, so I don't know what it is, but it's diet. So good job, princess. John ran down to International Cafe and got a tuna sandwich and a cappuccino. And then I mixed Diet Sprite into each of our cups.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? No, I think we couldn't do better. Good evening. All right, welcome to Explorers Lounge. Welcome to Liars Club. Who's seen this show before? Yes? Oh, just a few people. So I'm guessing who's never seen this show before? Oh, you are in for a treat.
Being from the UK, British people are known for telling the truth. We've got some of the most honest politicians in the world. I can't give a straight face and say that. Oh, we've had more prime ministers and hot dinners in the last year. But ladies and gentlemen, as your cruise director, I tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Amen.
Amen. Do we believe Dan? One person clapped.
Quite simply, I stand out like a sore thumb and they're going to find me around the ship. Look at these stripes. Would I lie with these stripes? And there's no way I can hide from you after this. So I got to tell the truth.
You have to.
Exactly.
You have to. Oh, you got a few claps.
I won the moment.
Oh, come off it. He wears some stripes on stage and now you believe him. Is that how it is?
Well, hello everyone, I am DJ Snedden from India. There are multiple reasons that the audience will believe me. If they need to fix their laptops or computers, whom do they call? They call us. If they need anything from the convenience store, 7-Eleven, they go to us. Or if they need a ride from one place to another, if you need a taxi, you go to us. And that's why I think the audience will believe me.
All right, thank you. Good night. That's it. We're done. See ya. I can't compete with that.
Lions Club, I'm going to give a word. This gentleman, they're going to give a definition. You'll come down here, one card per team, and you're going to vote. If you think one of them is telling the truth, all you need to do is just come down and vote. You got 4 cards. We'll do 4 rounds. Very simple and easy. All right, so the first word for tonight is tit up. Tit up. I'm going to spell it, don't worry. Tittup. Tit up.
I know what you're thinking. I thought the same when I first heard the word tit up. I thought that's eventually how they're going to bury Dolly Parton when she goes.
Here we are, 40 minutes early, seeing if we can snag our favorite seats. Actually, our favorite ones are available over there. Let's go shooting across. Yeah. Or they're here on the left too. Turn left. You see these? I'm gonna just stand here and show you. Best seats on the left. Best seats on the right. We got our favorite seats, and at first we walked in and we were gonna go to the seats there on the left. And then I remembered they have started reserving those as like premier seating, so we don't want to get kicked out. Yeah, we had to shoot across. You guys weren't here for that joke. It's an inside joke. When we did our excursion in Dunn's River Falls, the lady that was dismissing us was dismissing rows and said, everyone, okay, row 1, just get up and shoot across. Row 2, then you follow behind and shoot across. Like, if you made it into a drinking game, every time she said shoot across,
No, you would have passed.
no one would have made it out of the theater.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we came over this way. We shot across because they're potentially going to block those seats and kick us out. So we don't want to lose these awesome seats. Look at this. Look at all that space. There is no one there next to him. The last time we came here for a show, this woman was up in one of these farther back rows, and these rows were packed. I mean, within 10 minutes of them opening the doors, everything was full. And she apparently wanted to talk to someone on the other side of the row. So instead of leaving the theater, crossing over the empty aisle outside, because there is empty space between the two doors, she made every single person in the row stand up so that she could shimmy past them across the entire theater. She did the opposite of shooting across. She shimmied across. And
From one aisle all the way across to like the second to last seat.
it was pretty
Have a
ridiculous.
Conversation.
Then
And then
she
instead of
did it
going
again.
back, she went back across the entire width of the theater.
It was
disturbing every
absolutely
single person.
incredible to watch.
Really, I've never seen
yeah.
anything like it in my life.
The way people behave. When we were in here for our shore excursion, and the whole theater was full. We got through about an hour of everyone packed in here, and I told John, I'm amazed no one has sprayed their sunscreen while we sat here waiting. Like, I truly gained a little bit of hope in humanity.
Worked all over the world on cruise ships, comedy circuits. You may recognize him from Jimmy Kimmel, and he's here tonight. So, as I always say, the more love and the more energy you bring to the stage, the more you get back in return. So, ladies and gentlemen, bring your comedy claps, your comedy cheers, and welcome to the stage, Johnny Calamari!
Wow, I'm surprised there's this many people for a 9:30 Princess show. This is awesome! Awesome! You guys like Port Lemon today, huh? Port Lemon? Portland? That wasn't funny at all. Why'd you say that? Actually, it was kind of funny, darn it. Yes! Front row. Oh, you don't want to sit next to them. Leave that chair right there. Absolutely. No space. You guys, thank you for sitting in the front row, by the way. Thank you guys. You guys were too nervous, so you sat in the second row, but I can still see you right there. Right there.
It's 10:15. We sat in that theater waiting for the show to start for longer than we sat in it listening to it happen. That was not a very funny comedian by like literally any measure. John's point is, did he even have content when he got on stage? Did he even have a script ready? It started out insulting the audience and saying, I can't believe you're awake. Then someone in the front row got up to grab drinks, I think, and so he started trying to make this agreement with the audience that when the guy came back, everyone would cheer. He would say something about bananas, everyone would cheer, and it would be really funny to all but the guy that was not in the know. John and I agreed we were leaving as soon as the guy came back. Like when the crowd went off, we were going to get up and leave because it was so bad. Well, he ended up coming back, walking all the way down to the front row, and the comedian was distracted with something else and did not realize the guy returned. So other people in the crowd started yelling, "Banana! Bananas! Banana!" So he finally realized he was missing his own cue.
And then stumbled on a joke.
Then, I mean, he actually didn't have a line. You would think if you make that an integral part of whatever you're doing on stage, you would have some kind of line to follow it up, make it like a really funny, memorable moment. I should have known when they said he has starred on Jimmy Kimmel. Like, we should have got up and left as soon as they said that, because Jimmy Kimmel's not funny. Anyway, I wish we hadn't left Explorers Lounge to go and watch this show. The one good thing is that we ended up running into a guy that we met at the Sanctuary and his wife and two other people and their family. So we were talking to him. They're from Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
They're really nice people, and so that was nice. We spent the pre-show talking to them. When we left Costa Rica today, the internet had this crazy moment, and I thought it was just because as you leave port, maybe they have a transition period, and John thought they were resetting everything. Well, we had a watch list of a few movies we wanted to see while we're on board, and everything has completely cleared out. It's like our watch list and our history are blank now. So we're not really sure what happened, but something must have been reset, like, to the core. It's 10:15, like I said, and we're going to watch a show. Oh, we were watching Spy last night. Spy is really funny, and we are about halfway through, so we're gonna finish it, and tomorrow's the day at sea. So there is formal night, Bravo, the wine tasting, the marriage game show. I think there's another Deal or No Deal happening, and 2 enrichment seminars that we want to go to tomorrow. So a very action-packed day. I was telling John today, I don't understand why they pack so much into one day when for the past 3 days there really haven't been shows that are worth going to see. Why couldn't they put the Love and Marriage game show 2 days ago so that we don't have to literally shoot across from the theater to Explorers Lounge in order to catch both? My theory is they're trying to put as much as they can on formal night to stop people from going to the dining room and getting lobster, because that is the only explanation that makes sense. Anyway, see you tomorrow. It'll be a really busy day and formal night on top of that.